What is good, everybody? In today's video we're going to be talking about my current training split, the one that I'm on for building muscle. Going to talk about why it's good, why I like it, why it's better than the previous ones I've done. Maybe you even want to try it out for yourself. I can definitely tell you that I've seen some better progress both in terms of strength and muscle when I started this split. So yeah, just going to talk about that. But before that, going to eat my pre-workout meal. You can probably guess what it is because I eat it every freaking video. Yes, it is oatmeal. It's pretty safe to say that oatmeal is probably my favorite pre-workout meal at the moment. It's just super easy to make, and not only that, but yeah, it also packs a lot of fiber, carbs, and you can even add a lot more to it to just make it a complete meal. So in today's oatmeal bowl, we got 85 grams of oats, 15 grams of whey protein powder. I use the salted caramel one for my protein, and then 50 milliliters of milk just to make it have more of like a creamy consistency. And then I also added 10 grams of syrup just to make it taste a lot better because yeah, I like my oats sweet. And the last ingredient was just a banana. I'm definitely going to keep having oats as my pre-workout meal for a long ass time. Who knows when I will switch it up, but yeah, anyways, let's continue the video. So on screen you're seeing the upper body workout that I just did, and now we're going to be talking about my training split. So my current training split is upper, lower, rest, upper, lower, upper, rest. And that means that I'm training 5 days a week and that I'm hitting my upper body 3 times a week and my lower body 2 times a week. But there are some exceptions. For example, I train my calves 3 times a week just because they respond a bit better to higher frequency training. But why exactly am I using this split and not just a basic 4 days a week upper lower split? Well, there's a few reasons for that. The first one is that if you've been training for longer, if you're an intermediate, you acquire more volume in order to grow. And that's exactly why I have a third upper body day, because yeah, when you're more advanced, you need more volume, and the best way to add more volume is to evenly spread it out throughout the weeks. And technically it would be possible to do that with only 2 sessions a week, but the amount of volume I need, if I would have had only 2 upper body sessions a week, they would have probably last for 3 hours, and I just would have performed a lot of junk volume. So basically at the end of my workout, my body would be very fatigued and I wouldn't be able to perform a lot of quality sets. There's also a few more reasons why I train my upper body 3 times a week, such as neuromuscular adaptations, but mainly it's because you can just spread out your volume and in total have more quality volume so that you can get better progress, better gains, and thus forcing you to install customized door frames in your house because you're going to get so fucking wide and massive, mate. God damn. But anyways, let's get back on track. So I train my upper body 3 times a week, but why don't I train my lower body 3 times a week? Well, there's a few reasons for that. The first one and the main one is that my lower body in total don't need as much total volume or work compared to my upper body, so it's easier to manage that throughout 2 days and I don't need 3. And another potential benefit with training my lower body only 2 times a week is that yeah, lower body movements is generally associated with more fatigue, and that means that you probably shouldn't perform them as often, but I'm still an advocate for full body 3 times a week. That's a great split and the best one for beginners in my opinion. So all in all, the split is just a great intermediate split if you want to either build muscle or gain strength. You just have to prioritize your days a bit differently and use a bit different periodization. And me personally, I'm someone who has pretty developed arms compared to my torso, so I have pretty developed triceps and biceps compared to my back and chest. So I don't really have to worry about this, but if you are someone who is lagging in terms of biceps or triceps, I would actually switch out the third upper body day for an arm day so that yeah, the split just more focuses on your weak points, which is the arms. Then you would do a upper lower rest, upper lower arms rest. That's a great split for you then, definitely going to help you achieve some thick arms. And if you didn't know, I've actually made a science-based YouTube video that's all about what split is best for you specifically, so I'll leave that at the end of this video. Check it out if you haven't. So to summarize my split, it's a upper lower rest, upper lower upper rest. It's amazing for intermediates because yeah, you're allowed to do more volume and do more quality sets compared to just a normal upper lower split. Would highly recommend it, but it might not be the perfect split for you, so check out my video on the perfect split if you haven't. But now I'm going to share some good news because I have an announcement to make. So this project is definitely not going to be done within a few months, probably like 2, 3 or 4 months, just because I want to make it perfect. But I'm going to release an intermediate program which is going to be focused around this split that I mentioned, because yeah, it's just all around an amazing split for intermediates. And of course the program will include a lot of information. It will be science based, it will be periodized. I'm super excited to get that program out, but yeah, it's going to take a few months to make because I want to make it perfect. So I'm not going to talk any more about that. But anyways, as you can see on the screen, I'm finishing off this workout with training arms. I'm probably going to make a video pretty soon about how to get big arms, because there's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of, yeah, bad advice, to be honest. So I just want to clear stuff up. So be on the lookout for that video right there. And if you have any other video suggestions, feel free to let me know them down below. And as you can see on the screen right now, I decided to just throw in some posing footage just to show you my current physique. So yeah, felt pretty good. Felt like I got a great pump this workout. And yeah, body weight is just slowly and steady progressing, which is what it should do, especially on like lean bulk. So yeah, pretty happy with the progression overall, just not with my legs, but that's because my injury. So yeah, I'll get my leg strength and leg size back up in no time. But for now, let's just be that unsymmetrical bodybuilder who looks like he never trains legs, which I kind of hate, but yeah, that's life. But anyways, now we're going to continue the video and we're going to talk about something that is super important, not only for me, but most likely for you as well. So yeah, let's get to it. So I've been making YouTube videos for quite some time now, over a year, probably like 14 months if I would estimate. And yeah, it's been a good time, and I've pretty much been posting weekly videos ever since I started out. And before I was done with high school, I got done with high school about like 4 months ago. Before I got done with that, I promised myself that when high school is done, I'm going to post a lot more, going to stay consistent. Yeah, just because I'll have a lot more time on my hands to post YouTube content and Instagram content, and yeah, just be more active on here and help people out and provide more value. But reflecting on the past months, that has not really been the case. I've been doing the exact same. I've been even like reading books on how to stay productive, but I can't fucking do it. So why can't I stay productive? I stay at home all fucking day. I just edit, go to the gym, procrastinate. That's pretty much my life at the moment. And I really want to talk about this, not only just to vent, but also I think that this can actually help you out, because I feel like a lot of people are struggling with the same problem, but just in a different way. So just hear me out. I'm too comfortable in my current life situation. I live at home, I don't have to pay bills, I don't have to pay for food. I can just stay at home, and at the moment at least, there's nothing that's stressing me about life. I'm simply living a very comfortable life where nothing really needs to change, at least not for now, and that just makes it harder for me to push myself. When life is comfortable, when you know that if you fail you can just fall back on something else, it's way easier to just not do the hard shit in the first place. And once I understood that, it just clicked in my head, and hopefully it can help you out as well, because this is like a problem which a lot of people don't even think about, and I didn't as well. But now that I understand it, I kind of have gotten like a whole new perspective on things. So I definitely know now that if shit's too comfortable, it's harder to change. You kind of have to be in a very bad situation, or if you're in a bad situation, it's easier to make a change, because yeah, if you fall back, shit's going to get worse. There's been many days where I've stayed at home, I haven't done shit, and I've felt guilty about it because I didn't do anything, but I can't change the past, so just makes it even worse, just regretting it. It's easy to say, yeah, just work hard, but if you don't have the motivation, not only is it not going to be fun at all, but it's physically going to be impossible just because you don't want to do it. But one of the other reasons for me not posting as much and being as productive as I should is that I'm just doubting myself. And that's the worst mindset to have, just because you're overthinking, you're stressing about shit that you don't have to stress about. The outcome would possibly just even turn out better if I didn't overthink. And yeah, not only that, but yeah, I wouldn't have to overthink, so I don't have to put a lot of stress on my mind for no apparent reason. And I feel like a good way of me improving that is just to force myself to post more content. Maybe gonna do that in the future. I feel like that can help. But yeah, if we're going to take one thing from the video besides the sick workout split, if you, the same as me, have some goals or have something you want to accomplish pretty soon in your life, and you feel like, yeah, you want to accomplish it really bad, but for some reason you aren't able to really work towards that goal, it's probably because your life situation is too comfortable. You can fall back on something else and it's not like the end of the world. So that's kind of been like a realization for me for the past few days. And this makes completely sense when looking at other successful people. You rarely, there's like always some exceptions of course, but you rarely see anyone that's had an amazing life strive to be someone great or do something great in the future. All 99% of people who's fucking successful, they have had a lot of shit to deal with. They have hit rock bottom. Yeah, my life is comfortable as fuck at the moment, and I gotta change that. Just going to make it a lot easier to work hard and chase my dreams. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I greatly appreciate it if you could like the video. Only if you liked the video though. And if you didn't like the video, dislike it and tell me what I can improve on in the comment section below. My name is Magnus Bulkan. Have a great day. Peace.